Hey, happy Friday. So the final weather topic of the week is going to focus on flash flooding and some safety tips for you guys. I mean, this is another one of those severe weather elements that we must consider, especially whenever we get into spring storms, because they can really produce some heavy rainfall. When we get those heavy rainfall rates, low-lying areas near rivers especially can flood pretty rapidly. Creeks and streams are also susceptible. And did you know it only takes 6 inches of water for a person to be swept away by water, 12 inches of water for a car or an SUV to be swept away, and 18 inches of water for a larger vehicle. So you never want to drive into a road that's covered with water because it's often hard to judge exactly how deep it is, let alone if that water has washed away some of that road. So it's always best to turn around and take a different path. You will hear us say that a lot this spring. But I also want you to know the difference between flash flood watches and warnings. A watch means that the conditions are favorable. Maybe we already have saturated soil and that heavy rain is expected. A flash flood warning means it's here. The rain has been clocked by the National Weather Service. We can see more coming in, and we're starting to get even some of those reports. Either it's imminent or it's underway, and that's when you take action. The easiest thing you can do in the event of flash flooding is to go to higher ground. Yeah, just don't drive through it and get to higher ground and you should be just fine. Well, that's this week's final Weather 101 lesson. Next week, we're going to focus on hurricanes and the science behind that type of weather phenomenon. Have a great weekend.